fucking offensive coordinator?
It's freaking Eric Bieniemy. Eric Bieniemy is not there, and you have stupid ass, mad ass Nagy send his back ass to Chicago, and it would be a totally different team. Eric Bieniemy and Andy Reid had the good cop, bad cop thing over and over and over again. Let me ask you this question, Hoffy. Previous this season, did you ever see Patrick Mahomes blow up on the sidelines? Did you ever see Travis Kelce throw his helmet 15 rows up? Did you ever see Andy Reid chest bump Travis Kelce say, settle your ass down, boy? No, because Eric Bieniemy did all the dirty work. Eric Bieniemy single-handedly is the reason why the Kansas City Chiefs are dropping the passes. No accountability. Carson Lang is that the 13 seconds part 2 where he threw a pick to the Bengals with 13 seconds left? Oh, too soon. Oh, too soon. But yeah, it was actually, I think it was 13 seconds actually. Carson Lang says the trade of Hill was a genius play by the Kansas City Chiefs. The picks just haven't panned out. Correct. And they still have more picks to come, right? Yep. But yeah. Ant says, right, that's the problem. You trade away a guy who's literally unguardable for a bunch of dudes who the production has been pissed poor. That is the issue that you guys have with Tyreek Hill. You think he is unguardable, right? You know what makes Tyreek Hill so dynamic is his speed, right? His ability to do 17 moves in 3 seconds to get open. You know what is undefeated? Father Time is undefeated. Micah Parsons beat Tyreek Hill in a 40-yard dash. Now, you can say Tyreek Hill wasn't trying, but its proof is in the pudding. On the Pro Bowl, Micah Parsons beat Tyreek Hill in a 40-yard dash. Once Tyreek Hill next year, right? Hell, even now with that sprained ankle, game after game after game, you are seeing teams not respect his speed anymore. You are seeing teams get up and press him because he can't get off the line because he's like 5'5", 118 pounds. If you get a big, strong cornerback on Tyreek Hill, pop, and pop him into the inside. So you want to go outside, outside shoulder and push him inside. Tyreek Hill will go inside because he's 118 pounds and he's too weak to get around that. And you're driving him on the inside. You got a linebacker there underneath. You got a safety on top. And a roundabout, you have a triple team. And we saw what happens when Tua throws into triple teams to Tyreek Hill versus the Buffalo Bills. Tyreek Hill jumps up. He gets hit in the back and he drops it.
How has Tyreek Hill fared against Bill Belichick?
I don't think he's ever beaten, I know stat-wise have been terrible, but I think the Chiefs have beaten. The Chiefs have the.
They have, and the Dolphins swept them this year too. But exactly what you said. He puts a cornerback down and jams him at the line. He's got a safety over the top, and he says, "You want to get your 5 yards? Take it. Good luck, with jam coverage, and we're not gonna give you over the top." For whatever reasons, teams this year and many times just say, you know what, 1-on-1, let him just run by you and he gets his big yards. But like you said, if you have a physical cornerback that can jam him and then you have safety over the top and you just force him over the middle, he'll get his catches, but eventually he's going to get tired of getting popped in the mouth and he's going to shut down. And that's what happens every time he plays against a Bill Belichick's, defense.
That's what happened against the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah. Same thing with the Bills. So if you have an actual defense, which the Chiefs every year they get better and better, but I don't think they've ever from week 1 to the end of the season had a top 5 defense like they have now.
Yeah.
I don't see him, and I don't think he's beaten the Chiefs, has he?
No, they've only played once, and that was in Germany.
Was it once?
Yeah.
I thought they had played a year or so ago too, or whatever.
I can't remember to be sure, but I'm pretty sure Miami Dolphins have not beaten the Chiefs since Tyreek Hill has been a Miami Dolphin.
And it ain't starting this week.
Ant says Chiefs should have signed D-Hop. I was really disappointed when they didn't even entertain the idea. Make bring him in for like a visit. But do you want to bring a old vet with the new offensive coordinator and some young receivers into that mix? I mean, there is a reason why players float around toward the end of their career, right? Ever since D-Hop has left his first team, went to the Cardinals, now he's on the Titans in the last 2 years, right? He's on a different team every year. There's a reason for that. It is not because the production isn't there. It isn't because the ability isn't there. The veteran leadership isn't there. Like maybe he just isn't a good locker room guy. I mean, I don't know, but
I know this will break Ant's heart, but I think the Chiefs should have entertained OBJ more so than DeAndre Hopkins.
At the time when Odell Beckham Jr. was on his free agent little tour thing, I was like, stay away from this guy. He's nothing but an ego trip, whatever, right? But watching him play with the Ravens this season and like how he has kind of humbled himself and understand he is a number 2 or number 3 guy on the Ravens. If he could have done that to the Kansas City Chiefs, absolutely. Absolutely. But Jim says, you said that wouldn't matter back in August. I believe he's referring to Eric Bieniemy. I did say that because I did not realize the locker room presence that Eric Bieniemy had. I don't think anybody knew the impact of Eric Bieniemy's off the field, behind the doors impact. Hoffy, were you anticipating the good cop, bad cop thing being such a downfall for the Chiefs or like any team in general?